Howdy! Hey, Chuck. Let me just check everything before I completely say hello to everyone. See how everything is, everything looks fine, everything looks good, everything looks dandy. Volume is probably a problem. Yes, it is. I will leave it there. Alright, hi, welcome to another live stream, everybody. Well, Chuck. Hi, Chuck. How are you doing today? Just... Alright, we can go over to the Minecrafts. Right, so, as you guessed from the title, we're doing some work on Valhan City for today. The plan is, in the near future, I would very much like to make some schematics available for the stuff that I have in Valhan City. I know a lot of people have asked for it in the past, and I'm sure more people will ask for it in the future. So, yeah. I'm going to work on that. We're going to work on that together. And I think the first thing I would like to do is actually go into here. Not bad, just getting ready for the 3 live sesh we're about to have. Oh, you guys playing some hardcore Minecraft. Okay, cool. I am going to fly over here probably. Then I think what we're going to do, I also need to... I still need to paste in yesterday's Cyberpunk tutorial stuff here into this world. Because I am collecting everything here, because this will be available for download at some point as well, and I want to make sure that everything is in here, so I'll probably be pasting all of those lovely apartments in there. Everything else has already been pasted in here. Okay. And it looks like there might be more than enough space behind this wall to do what I want to do today. Actually, we might want to paste in those apartments first. Let me just... Okay, we're going to need a shtick. So, anyway, as I was saying, I would like to, at some point, make available, and it's going to be hopefully in the near future. I'm working on it. I'm trying to find the time to do this in between other things. But I want to make all of my Valhan builds. I want to finish them off, the ones that are there, and then I want to make them available one by one as downloads on a Ko-fi page. But I also would like... okay, so this is going to be under test builds, I think. This might be the right one. I mean, it looks like it's the right one. Oh yeah, it is. No, this is the wrong one. This is the one that still has all of the things. No, we do not want that one. We do not want that one. That one is a lot of work for now. So loaded, unload, load schematic. Where did I put the other one then? There's too many. I need to still break these down a little bit more. Secret elevators, Valhan. Where did I put that one? Was that was in test build? What about template? Did I put it in here? Where did I put it? What did I do? Alright, well I guess we need to go to the other world then and see what I saved this as. This one, where I've already stripped out everything from it. Selection browser, new Valhan. I saved this under. Probably the same thing then. New Valhan. So let's go back in here for a second. Let's see, new Valhan. Load schematic. Template. New. No. Not in templates, so it's in test builds. Pretty sure. New Valhan. There it is. Alright. We're going to load this bad boy in. And then we're going to probably flip it around so it looks this way. So we'll do that. Rotate it twice. Okay. And then let's bring this over a lot. Oof. Okay, this is taking quite the toll on my computer. Can I just do that? Oh, that did help quite a bit. I'll probably do that a bit more. Yeah, I could probably do that a little bit more. Yeah, this is a lot of stuff. Let's bring it over to about there. See how far that is over the limit here. Oh, this is all broken. Let's just try and fix that. There we go. Okay. Right, we still need to bring this over a little bit more. More. Okay, we're going to paste this one. Jeez, how much do I have to paste? Oh no, it's broken again. There we go. Okay, not much more. Yeah, so basically we're gonna paste this one in. I'm gonna start taking the elements one by one. We're gonna line them up here. So I'm gonna put this a bit further back too, actually, now that I think about it. So 2 more to do the trick. More like that. Probably do that a little bit more. I just realized, is that thing cut off? No, it's not cut off. It's just broken again. There we go. Okay. It's still kind of broken, to be honest. Okay, we need to move this thing back quite a bit. Because I want space here to be able to actually put the stuff down. So we're going to move this whole selection back way more. About, I think that ought to give us enough space. I mean, I can start off with the thinner ones here and then move over to the beefy big boys over there. Yeah, let's just I'll give it a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that ought to give us enough space. Let's try and fix this a little bit again. I can see better. And let's use spectator to actually go have a look at where everything is. I mean, yeah, there's a decent amount of space. So, when this world becomes available for download, there's going to be the full Valhan like it is here. Right? So you can kind of get a context of how these things fitted together for the most part. But then, that's just going to be there for posterity, to be honest. And I'll bring this thing down to there or something. We'll do that now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out each one of these pieces individually. We're going to plop them down here. Then over time, I will finish them up one by one. And I will put them up on my Ko-fi. And then they'll be... The buildings will be individual schematics that will be available for download with like a small one, maybe somewhere between $1 and $5 or something for a download. This test world that has absolutely everything in it, and there's more things that I still need to paste in here. I'm busy collecting all of my goods and pasting them into this world, making sure that they're all congregated in one place. Then this world is going to be a members only exclusive. So you, as part of one of my tiered memberships, when I have the whole thing launched properly, this is going to be one of the perks for the memberships. And then everything that has to do with the tutorials, all this stuff, the entire, like, I'll just go over there and show you guys. single player Cyberpunk Deco world. This one that I've been making available on the Random Fandom Discord for, let me just change the time, because it's dark, set daytime. This one that I've been using for the tutorials, and I still need to put the vending machines in here, this one will always be free, right? It's still going to be up on my Ko-fi, but it'll be free, and it'll be like, you can donate to say thank you if you want, you can tip if you want. Sir, thank you so much for all of your builds, you really inspire me, and you are too awesome, your futuristic builds are phenomenal. SPO, thank you so much. That is very kind to hear, always good to hear. And I hope that you'll stick around on the channel long enough to see this Ko-fi page actually be released, and then you can get your hands on all of this stuff too, yeah? Hi, Tubbo. Yay, free stuff. Yes, free stuff. Give me the free stuff. So yeah, this is all going to be available, and for those of you guys that haven't seen what this is all about, maybe you should go check that out. That video is doing good, by the way. I'm really happy with that. I've been having a great week. Kale Hammerin followed me on Twitter. Average Tuna liked my tweet. Rapscallion followed, subscribed to the channel. My video is doing good. I'm having a good week. I am having a great week. How are you guys doing? Surely, and happy to subscribe and support. That's great. Thanks, dude. Right, so, yeah, this world's gonna be free forever. Anything that is tutorial-based that has to do with Minecraft, with Cyberpunk, will go into this one, which is all my tutorials at this point. But then, let's go back to the other one, because that's where we need to be today anyway. Yeah, all of this world, which will also have the other tutorials that I've been doing. Like, if you guys can remember, there's this one. I'll reset up the tutorial set for the Ender Chest tutorial that I did. There's the Secret Shortcuts one, but I mean, that's not really a set. There's some redstone stuff that I want to do in the future. Those things will all be in here, and I might make them individually available, unless some of them make sense to be in the same world. Otherwise, they'll all be in separate worlds. But for the time being, I'm going to be focusing mainly on Cyberpunk building tutorials anyway, so it's not really a big deal. It's going to be a bunch of schematics, this world, Cyberpunk world, and I think that's about it. So, what we're going to do now is crash my Minecraft. Probably. I don't know. We're going to see. We are going to paste this. Everything okay? Is this on the floor? Not on the floor. Oh, it is on the floor. It's on the glass floor. Okay. We'll paste it. And hope that I did not just ruin everything. So this is going to take a few seconds before I can actually move. Oh. There we go. There we go. Alright, so this is the entirety of Valhan, which I now realize has some lighting glitches that I'm going to need to fix, and all kinds of stuff like that. Like, let's just see if this actually does something. That didn't do anything, but what if I put down some actual light? Will that start fixing things? I'm pretty sure there's an easy way that I can do it. Your graphics card is going to have so much fun with that one. It didn't do too terribly. It did not do too terribly. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to unload this. Unload that. And we're going to start by bringing this thing down to there, deleting that. Then we can probably get started with everything else. So this was the slime farm, if you guys can remember. Obviously, I didn't do a schematic of the entire thing. I took out all of the ocean. I did a lot of work on cleaning this thing up already for a different project that, I don't know, maybe will become available at some point, but that's not guaranteed yet. So, we are now going to selection. Let's see, new selection. Yeah, go, new selection. We'll make it the slime factory. And then let's grab this whole thing. Area selection. There we go. Right? So we'll just see how big this square needs to be. Needs to go out a little bit more here. A little bit that side. Yeah, I want to kind of make it so that it makes sense for all of this to be together. What I'm also thinking is, because I'll give you guys a sneak peek. Usually I give sneak peeks for those of you who haven't been in one of these live streams before, like SBO, for example. I don't think he's been here before. I definitely would remember the name. What I do a lot in the live streams is I talk about things that don't get discussed anywhere else, and get sneak peeks and ideas into my my mindset and all of that sort of stuff. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing in my next couple of tutorials, probably, I just need to figure out what is going to be my style for doing block by block tutorials, because I've never done one and it kind of intimidates me to do block by block tutorials. But what I'm planning on doing, what the series is going to be, and I'm not making promises because I might have to change my mind, who knows, right? So until something happens, it's never a full promise. But that needs to go there, and then that needs to go there. But basically what I'm planning on is a series where I build cyberpunk shops based on each of the villages. So I'm going to make a cyberpunk butcher shop. I'm going to make a cyberpunk library shop. Apparently I made a mob farm. All of these sorts of things. I'm going to make a little to medium, well-detailed cyberpunk shop for each one of the villager professions, right? And I will make all of them available in the cyberpunk world, and I'll paste them all into this one for this download. But I want to actually try and fill out the city as well. So I'll paste them there individually, but then I'm going to try and paste them in here and connect them up and try and make the city full at the end, right? I want to see if I can finish up this project, even if it is just a creative project in the end. I want to be able to say that it kind of did get finished. So we'll see how that goes. SPO says, this is the first time I saw you streaming and got really excited. I found your channel a few days ago. Very happy that you were so excited to see that. All right, so we're going to save this. Save under... we'll do test builds for now, but I think I do have a slime factory in here. So you know what? I'm going to actually make a new folder for this project. The new Valhan project. And that's what this is going to be. Right? Yeah, there's a few new people to the channel. Oh, I didn't save that. I'm an idiot. There's a few new people to the channel. Some of the videos have been gaining a lot of traction lately, especially the Cyberpunk videos, which is great. I feel like I found my purpose for this channel. I mean, I kind of did aim for Cyberpunk to be the theme of the channel, but at the same time, you know, it was never cemented that that is what was going to. I should have deleted that. I mean, I could still just do... Let's just use world edit this time. And we'll go pause 1. And we'll go pause 2. And we'll delete this thing. Up here. It was my intention for this channel to become a Cyberpunk themed channel. But as with everything, it wasn't set in stone until Cyberpunk started being successful. And now that it is, now that I feel like it is driving the channel, I'm definitely going to double down on more Cyberpunk content. I'm super excited for it, really I am. Replace, sorry, region with air, boom. Blah! Gone. Oh no, I missed some antennae. SBO says, I saw your builds on a post on Pinterest, and after searching too much, I landed here. You saw my builds on a Pinterest post. I don't post to Pinterest. Can other people just take your stuff and post to Pinterest? I don't know how Pinterest works. I mean, if you're not in the Random Fandom Discord yet, come and join us there. Come hang out. We can talk more about Cyberpunk, and you can hang out with me and some of the other randoms. There's lots more people. I think if you like futuristic, you're definitely gonna like the Enigma man. He does some amazing stuff with futuristic style. And maybe then you can come and tell me about this Pinterest stuff and show me where you found this, because I don't know anything about Pinterest. Alright, so let's paste this bad boy in here somewhere. Load schematic. We're going to the new Valhan project. We take the slime farm and slime factory. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit easier. We need to paste. Okay, and then move it. And I see there's a skeleton there. So I'm thinking this isn't something that would have been on the main road. Maybe we should put this one off a little bit more to the side here. See, I'm wondering if this shouldn't connect up to the second story. Hi guys! What you doing in there? Huh? Being a menace? Menace to my society? Okay, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to first line up this thing so that it actually comes up to the second story road. Just see where this is supposed to be. Like that? I think it's like that. Even I don't know how Pinterest works, but all I know is proper credits were given and no one was profiting out of it, and that's why I could successfully find your channel. Okay, well, that's great. That's great. Credit is something that I'm very passionate about, not just for my own stuff. Friends of mine have had things ripped and stolen and stuff like that, so I'm always just very weary of that sort of thing. But I'm glad that they gave proper credit, and it's nice to see that my stuff is spreading outside of my control. That's kind of flattering, to be honest. But yeah, I would still like to see the post, and I don't know. Guess it's the first time that that something of mine. I'm sure it's not the first time that something of mine got shared, but it's the first I'm hearing of it, so I kind of want to know more about it. I think we just put this here, right? Yeah, I think we just leave this here, and we'll figure the rest out later. I think so. I think that's a great idea. Don't you guys think that's a great idea? I think that's a great idea. Okay, we're going to leave that there. All right? And now we're going to start dissecting. Now, the problem with dissecting Valhan City, and the reason why I didn't put any world downloads for this out, or any schematics for this out yet, is because so many of them had farms in them that aren't mine. And trying to give credit when it's a schematic or a world download or something like that is really difficult. It gets lost in translation, basically. So that's why I haven't. But oh, that's a loaded thing. Okay. But I have, before I did this one, and I might actually go back and... Oh, hi, guys. Yeah, you're all here from the lighting glitches and stuff. Oh, no, this is just dark from there. Anyway. Yeah, the problem was that there were farms inside of this that weren't my own. And I have stripped all of them out. Like, there's nothing inside of these things anymore. The thing is that I went overboard and stripped out everything from the tower as well. So I might go back and paste everything from the tower back in. It wouldn't be too bad, because I can literally make a schematic that is within the bounds of these pillars and just paste it back in, and that should be fine. And then that way the smelter that's also not mine, it's actually Iskal's, won't get pasted back in. And I might just do it so that it's just above the storage room, or I might just keep the storage room but rip out the redstone that's behind it, but we'll do that later, right? So what I want to try and figure out now is what was the first thing I built. I think the first thing I built was the hospital, and I kind of want to put it down over there in the same order that I put it into the world. So I think we're going to start with the hospital. This one I didn't rip out because technically what's inside here is my own. So I might tidy that up on the inside. I obviously have to do this side and I have to do this side because they were against like the side of the hole, right? The starter base isn't gonna get pasted. It's it's the squarest thing that I have ever made, right? I mean, let's go back and have a look at the starter base and tell me if you think that this is worth me even making available to anyone. I don't think so. I need to open this to land, and then I can actually change this. Okay. Am I going the right way? I am going the right. This square boxer thing. No. No. I don't want it. I don't want this to be something that people can get, because I don't want to be associated with this build. I hate it. It, like, I've come a long way, and I will keep it for posterity for myself, but oh, you were just noting, okay? I should paste this back. The former spot of the net. Also, at some point I should probably do this, but it's such an inferior farm. I don't feel like there's even a need for that. So you know what? We're just gonna go back. We're gonna start with the hospital because that's what we're doing, right? We're doing the hospital right now. Yeah. So the point of this live stream was to just make those of you that are fans enough to be at the live streams. There's a few people that deserve to get the heads up. Yeah, that I'm making a Ko-fi and to net explosion PTSD intensifies. Yeah. I wanted to make some of you guys aware that the Ko-fi thing is coming, because I know that a lot of you want my builds. Hospital, right? A lot of you want my builds, and I'm flattered. I really am. But I want to also make sure that, you know, the wrong people don't get my builds. There's so much content theft going around lately, and I don't want to end up on a Stevie video or any of the people that steal all the content. So that's why I want to make sure that even if it's just, you know, $1 or $2, making sure that it's not completely free will just deter the... I don't want to use any bad words because I don't know how old SPO is, but I don't want some of the bad people to get a hold of my builds. I want the fans to get a hold of them, and even if it is just behind $1 or $2, if you genuinely want it, then that's where you're going to find it. And like I said, the tutorial stuff is going to be completely free, because I do feel that, you know, in the space of teaching, things should be free. You know, you shouldn't hide tutorial worlds and builds behind a paywall. So there's going to be a lot of content that's going to be free. All of the villagers, shops, and everything, those ones are going to be free. Right? Because they're gonna be... Oh, he's 19. Okay. I'm still not gonna say the bad words. So, yeah, I just want to make sure that you guys understand that. This City is kind of an exception. It never got released because how did that guy end up there, by the way? Oh, because there's probably zombies in here now. Or one in... Wait. I need to check this. No, there's no zombies in here. There's zombie or something in here somewhere? It shouldn't be. It's all lit up, right? How? How did the golem appear there? It makes no sense. Anyway, yeah, so I just kind of want to deter that sort of theft. Let's save. I think that's all the spaces are taken properly, right? Got it all? Got it all? Yeah? Okay. Oh, the bottom. I need to get the bottom, otherwise might end up pasting this thing in incorrectly. No, it's at the right place. Okay, so that's fine. Let's save this one to the Valhan City project. Save and take that away. And then let's scoot on over to where we're gonna paste in this first one. Right? Because I have been meaning to fill out this world properly for a while. There's also that, just for free. Because this one I already had in here. The gantry crane that I built for Cal that one time. There's also this, which I don't know how useful that's going to be for anyone. But it's the campaign poster from when I ran for governor of Atlantia. Iron Golem can still spawn without a zombie, so that's quite normal. It is, but... wait, what is the parameter that's missing here? I think it's because they don't have access to the beds. They just don't have access to the beds. Oh no, but they only need workstations. Oh. No, but they never used to spawn. Something changed. Something changed. Campaign PTSD intensifies. Alright, Duck's apparently got a lot of PTSD. Sorry, dude. Okay. Yeah, something about that golem spawning there isn't something right. But anyway, let's load up the Derpol. I'll be getting full-on panic attacks by the end of the stream. You should go play some the hardcore Minecraft and die again in like the first 5 minutes. Legendary plays Overwatch says hello. Legendary plays Overwatch. Hello. That is a full name. That is a full lengthy. That's not what I want. What am I? I'm getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. Okay. Good. I'm glad we're all good. Okay, loaded. No. Load. Hospital. Load schematic. Thank you. Jeez. And then we need this to be back to paste. Where's frickin' paste? Okay. SPO says, haha, actually that reminds me of a farm design that spawns golems without zombies, and it's quite similar to that, so I think that's why it happened. Yeah, I know there is. They're really slow, but they do work. The farms without the zombies. I have seen some of them. I think it was a trend not too long ago for all of the regular farm Minecrafters like Logical Geek Boy and them to be making those farms. Legendary plays Overwatch says, I got a secret. Do you want a hint? I mean, sure, I'll take a hint because I have no frame of reference of where to start with trying to guess that anyway. So yeah, give me a hint. Sure. Let's put this like make it 5 away from the side just so that it's nice and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we'll paste it in there. It's super embarrassing, he says, or she says, or they. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to assume anything. They said that it's super embarrassing. The hint is it begins with N or D. How can it begin with one or the other? What? Is this going in an inappropriate direction? Because if it is, I hope it is. But okay, carry on. See what happens. Actually, I should have flipped this the other way around. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So that'll be the first build that we need to work on. Now I'm thinking maybe we should put some kind of nice frame around it. Make sure that these things are being highlighted properly. I think what we'll just do is we just grab some of this. We'll grab some of this. We'll just make some nice corner things. Maybe probably make them 5. And then that just makes it a little bit nicer about where the build actually sits. Ah! Dang it. Okay, so like that. So I'm still waiting, unless Mr. Legendary or Mrs. Legendary, he, apparently it's a he. Okay, cool. Unless they're typing really long. So I have no idea. It starts with a, not a she, he, yeah. Okay. So the hint is it begins with an N or a D. Nope, no idea. Not even sure where to begin with that. Don't think we need these sorts of things around the back, so I'm just gonna leave that. No, actually, you know what? Let's just do all of them. Let's do everything nice and tidy. Right? I want to make sure that when people get this, that it's a quality world download, right? That's the main thing. Is when we make things available to people, it needs to be quality. Always. Okay, I'll give you another guess. Certain people wear, and now I've said that you probably know what it... Is that a Pepe the Frog art on the walls of the build? Yes, it is. Well spotted. There's a Pepe, there's a little Minecraft heart, there's an anarchy symbol, if you can tell that. This one's 24/7 ramen. That's the CIC for the something about the conditioning center. I can't quite remember, but that's what this thing was. It's some regular random stuff. That one's just like a red circle with a stripe through it, supposed to be. Let's see, we have a bandage, neon light. We have 2 X's for like poison, I guess. 2 potions. Got a syringe, and we got another medical cross. Yeah. Is it a diaper? Oh yeah, you wearing a diaper, dude? I mean, if you are, then that's okay, I guess. It doesn't matter. So this thing is all plotted out. All right, we can move on to the next one, I guess. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm unloading that. And let's see what's gonna be... What was the next one that I built? Oh, it was Pepe. Very cool. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Alright, so the next one was the bar. The next one was the bar, and this one's gonna be a little bit harder to paste. I might actually do... Did I do the ramen shop as part of it? Yeah, it kind of was. I'll do this as a whole unit. Even though the ramen shop was technically... yes, well done for guessing. Oh, wow. SBO coming in with a good guess. I would not have thought... I don't wear it, though. I'd have any. Not sure what... Huh? Am I misreading all of this? What's going on here? Am I just missing something? So we're going to take it from there. Let's see. Selection. This one's going to be Lucy's. Lucy's. Bar. That's not embarrassing though, lol. No. No. If you need it, you need it. If you don't wear it, then you don't need. I just like them. Oh, okay. Let's see. We go back to area selection. Let's try and get this whole thing. This one's a little bit trickier to cut out. That's the thing. We're gonna need to tidy this up just a little bit before we actually start. Oh, it's a mob farm. Okay. Need to, yeah. Gonna go up that way. So that. Guess we don't need all of that. Yeah. That, all of that. That. Okay. I think that's the whole build in there. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, I should probably drink some water. Drink water, kids. It's healthy. Alright, so we need to save this one. Unselect that. Go over here. Okay, I just realized that I'm probably gonna have to move some of these markers over time when I'm busy actually finishing off these builds. So let's paste this one in here. The wrong way. Back to schematic placement. Paste schematic. Let's see, we're going to actually line up that. We're gonna need to cut out a few things around here, but we'll do that later. It's no biggie. And I think I want to give this just a little bit more space than that. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means I would need that to be the. Oh wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I want that to be the corner. So we'll move that in just one more. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we can paste this in here. What? And yeah, let's just take away some of this. Actually, unload this thing. Right? Put in some of this. Actually, now that I think about it, did I take out? Go in here. Oh, hi guys. Are you hungry? Yeah, the villagers are 100% gonna die. Okay, yeah, that's been taken out. Clearly. Yeah, there's some paintings and stuff missing. There's gonna be a few things that we need to do to touch these things up before we make it available for a world download. But yeah, this needs to be a little bit longer. What? No. Oh, well, you just pick block properly. Dang it, son. Alright. So that one. Then this. Oh, I unloaded it. Wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that yet. Load schematic. Put this back. Sorry, I got a little distracted there for a bit. It's late night here. I'll have to leave now, and great talking to you and had fun here. That's the goal, my dude. To have fun here. So Thank you for popping in. Thank you for the kind words. And I'll see you next time for another live stream. Until then, you go have a good night. Okay. I'm going to leave that there, and we're actually going to put in these corners before we unload this. Because that would be the smart thing to do. So, rid of that. That's why I unloaded it, because I couldn't see what I was doing. Okay. There we go. And then these corners over here. That. So, Chuck, are you still here? Are you guys playing, have you, after all the deaths in your little hardcore playthrough, did you guys end up just deciding to have 3 lives instead of just 1? What happened? I thought you died a long time ago. I am. You am? You am dead? Don't get it. We've transitioned to 3 life system. Okay. Okay. Just because Chuck couldn't stay alive long enough for a 1 life system. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, we can unload this now for sure. Alright. What was the next one that I built? I think it was... Was it the supermarket? I think it was the supermarket, right? I should have made a list. I think I still have a list in here in one of my notebooks here somewhere. Let's see. Not there, not there. Here, yeah. Alright. So the next one's going to be the bar. Hey, I should do the town hall, the police station, the courthouse. I mean, they don't really fit into... I mean, the town hall might fit into the whole thing. Maybe the police station, too, could fit in. Nah, the police station was way too little... way too small for a cyberpunk city. You need a big police force for a cyberpunk city, right? Turbo joined 30 minutes ago, died after 15 and rage quit. Sounds about right. Okay, so we're going to grab the supermarket. Ah, we should have shown SPO the other graffiti that we have around town. There's more graffiti to be seen. But we'll line up here. Okay. None of the main island builds would fit in there. No, the town hall was actually designed to be a slightly futuristic. It's neoclassical mixed with Georgian, but in a futuristic style. It's a weird build, and weird builds fit in Cyberpunk. That is for sure. So we're gonna go new selection, and this one was V-Smart, and we're going to select it. We're going to change this to area selection so we can select it. Then we're going to move it, and we're going to do it, and we're walking, and we're walking. Oh yeah, here I'm also going to need to do some cutting. Hi, Mr. Creeper Dude. What up? Actually, I wonder if I shouldn't just do the V-Smart and the gas station. No. We'll want them separate. That's why this one is here. So if I want to see how they kind of fit together, can't argue with that, to be honest. Yep. Cyberpunk's a weird thing, dude. Pretty much anything could fit into it if you rationale it properly. That's one of the beautiful things about this style. That anything could fit into it if you wanted to. Okay, there's gonna be that one torch. Gonna be at the wrong height. And that's all in. That's perfect. Okay, we can take this one and we can save it under the new Valhan project, like all the others. Go to the selection, speedy over there. Right. Don't worry, we're gonna trim all of the stuff up at some point. But probably not in this live stream. In this live stream, I kind of just want to cut all of them, reminisce about the builds, talk about the fact, talk it through the whole Ko-fi thing, and being schematics being more or less up for sale that way, rather than just giving everything away for free. The builds, the Cyberpunk builds, I might still put the schematics up for like €1 or $2 or $1 or $2. But the schematics for the villager shops, the Cyberpunk villager shops that I'm going to be doing in the tutorials, I might put those schematics up for sale, but then still have the builds in the Cyberpunk world. So I don't know, I'll see how that works, but that one's going to be a little bit trickier to not have people steal it, but we'll see how it goes. So what am I doing? Loading in vSmart. That's what I'm doing. I should have just stood myself flat on the ground, but then again, I do things smart. I do things smart. We want to rotate this one a little bit. So just like that. Good. And paste. So I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, there. One over. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Actually, I think I messed up. I think I did mess up. Yeah, there's 3 in between it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. That's what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the corner block. No. That's the block. This one. Okay. I want back on track. That one. Glass again. So like that. Okay. Then we can quickly paste it in. Yeah, paste it in like that, and now we can go to other corner. Okay, I'll get in under there when I'm trimming up a little. Don't need to do that right now. In fact, I should just putting the yellow in and then just forgetting about the rest. I'll do the rest later. Yeah, let's just do that. That way we can, move along a little bit more swiftly with all of this. So there's 5 in between. 8, 1, 3, 4, 5. Good. Gotcha. That's another one done. Another one done. No, loaded. Unload. Okay. So the next one over was the town hall. I might want to do that. I might actually genuinely want to do that. Or maybe I'll do them in a separate area. If I do end up doing the town hall. Oh, the Colosseum. Town hall, the Colosseum, police station, the copper shop. Yeah. We'll do all of those ones in a different area. Like further down the line there. I'll just move all of them down the line. Or maybe even back there and like at some point there's going to need to be, what the heck is going on here? Bruh. What? I do not remember putting 2 Steve heads here. What? They're like exhaust pipes on a car that just got kinda angled? What the frick? Okay, what's the next? So then I did town hall, police station, courthouse, Derpol motors. Well, I wouldn't really redo Derpol motors. Then there's the gantry crane that we have over here. Cyber Mystic. That's the next one. Okay, we'll fly on the other side of the ring. Cyber Mystic. Here we go. So, going to there. Yeah, I think this is the right spot. Yeah, okay. So we are going to make a new selection. This one's going to be Cyber Mystic. Okay. Area selection. Oh, that was a freaking easy selection, wasn't it? Okay. That, got those trapdoors in, got everything in. Okay. Good. So this one we can say Cyber Mystic. Take that out. And let's head back over this way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Yeah. Like that. Put down Cyber Mystic Shop. I don't think that's the right corner to stand on, but it doesn't matter. Load Cyber Mystic. Nope, not the right. But the paste schematic, I think that is that. Cool. Quickly put the corners in. Bye. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Stay tight. And paste. No. Stick. Paste. There we go. Now we are going to unload. Next one over is going to be the gas station. Ugh, this one's going to be a pain to grab. Be a pain all round. Should also take out this truck because it's Jack's and not mine. I think what we need to do is we start it with this. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the smart thing. There and there. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Area selection. This one was. What did I call this one? I can't remember. One second. Why can I not remember what I called this? Valhan, probably? VP? Okay, we're just gonna call it the gas station. I can't remember. I'm not calling it Valhan Petroleum. That is not... I'll just call it VP. I guess. I don't know. Just call it gas station. Makes it easier to find. Gas station. What the frick? Oh, unselected. Why did it select? What the hell is going on? Oh. No, I'm confused. How did that happen? What's going on here? That one. Freaking done with that one. let's see. Take this one. Back one. This side. We'll go out a few. To there. It's probably worth taking in that wall. And then here we're actually at the right height. Okay. That's the gas station. Yes. So we'll save that one. And deselect. I'm also going to have to make all of this, extend this a little bit out further. We'll do that in a little bit. 1, 3, 5, boom. And then stand here. Actually, it doesn't make a lick of difference. Load gas station. This is gonna need to get rotated. Yes, it is. Get rotated. Like that. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. As long as one of the front sides is actually facing forward, that should be fine. Let's see, is that correct? Is correct. Yeah, that's all right. We'll do that. Paste. Okay, this all needs to get cut out, but these corners are still technically where they're supposed to be. Adding this. Oh man. Freaking hernia. Oh goodness gracious me. One of these days. I actually go see a doctor about that. One of these days. Oh, that's a lot of creepers. Oh no, half of them is actually just the let's see, loaded schematics, unload. Yeah, half of them was just the schematic. I was like, wow, that's a lot of creepers in one place. Okay. Take that like that. I'm gonna have to spawn proof a lot of these things. This test world never had any spawns in it till now. Oh no, tons of spawns in it. Kind of what the point of the glass floor was, but oh well. We'll fix all of that. And at least that way I'll give people world downloads that are actually spawn proof. Oh, not world downloads, schematics for things that are already spawn proof. So when you build it, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that was the gas station. Next is the Stargate. We're not going to do the Stargate by itself. We're just going to do the whole tower. So, hey, Lolix plays. Enjoying the stream a lot, learning the placement of the structures. Cool, cool, cool. Welcome to the stream. This is your first time too. And welcome to the channel. I know you found me a few days ago, and you've been very kind with all your comments and things. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna do the tower separately, because that's kind of like a main focus sort of thing, and that's gonna take a lot of effort to really fully flesh out. So what I think we do is we'll just move on to the next one for now. The next one, ooh, the nether gate I also need to do. But I might actually do the nether gate on the other side of when I put down the Stargate. We'll actually go into the nether here, and we'll put the nether gate over there. So let's leave that as well. Then the next one is the sugarcane? No. What was the next? What even is that? Don't know what I wrote there. What? Wait, I'm gonna have to actually figure out what that was. I want to keep these things in order. That means that I need to go into. It's gonna be the best place. Actually, I could go check out. Okay. That should explain. Happen. Go to my profile. And let's see. Yeah, that. Oh. Is that the base? Confused. No, was the B thing, then was the campaign thing. I'm really confused right now. It's not even in an order on Instagram the way that I have it written down here, which is confusing me even more. Don't know what that is. Wait, did I do it in the skills in order? Let's see here. So we did, yeah, gas station. Gotcha. Stargate, yeah. Nethergate, yeah. And then I guess that's the Subnautica base then. But that, oh, okay, that was, oh. Sorry guys, I'm thinking out loud and not making any sense, but okay, that was the Subnautica base. So I'll do that in a separate area as well. So the next one is going to be the B area, the bee farm. So let's go grab B. Yeah. So I'm just that was very, very weird. I do not know how SW is that supposed to be a B? That looks like an H. What I'm reading is SWHN, but I think what it's supposed to be is SUBN for Subnautica base. I don't know. That is freaking weird. How did I write that badly? Penmanship is horrendous. Okay, so we need to go from, I guess, from here and there. Yeah, that looks about right. So we're going to new selection. I'm gonna just go B crop corn crop. Okay, that's what that one was called. Yes. And then area selection. Kind of like a little mini Lightmatica tutorial, even though it's exactly the same thing, just over again. But I guess some people who don't know about some of these features of Lightmatica, maybe they can see something new. I don't know. Grab that. I think in this case I might actually have to go down one. Yes, down. Okay, that's that one. So save you. Undo that. Lie on it. Where we were doing this thing. And actually, while we're at it, might as well do a quick little extension here of thing. Stack another 100 that way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Okay. Load up B crop. One's front side is actually that side. Yeah, okay. Cool, so we could just do it like that. Yep, that'll do for me. Corners in. Ah. So anyway, for those of you that are still hanging around, unfortunately I forgot to mention this while some of the other guys were still here, but I mean, all of these things will become knowledge at some point. Obviously, what happens when a YouTuber or a creator brings out a Ko-fi or a Patreon or whatever? What happens? Can anyone here guess what's coming next? I think that is fine. Yeah, I think we can move on from this. Yeah. I genuinely want to see if anyone can guess. I know there's not a lot of you here, but someone could potentially guess. What usually gets linked to a Patreon or a Ko-fi? There's two things that you could guess. Backlash? Oh, chuckles. You made me chuckle. No backlash. What was I doing? Unload. Educational Patreon tutorial for building? Close? No, there will be like behind the scenes and members exclusive videos. It might not be friggin' tutorials like that, although it could be linked to. But how would one communicate these things with the members? Come on, you're getting there. Want to chill after the stream? Serious question. Maybe for a few minutes, depending on whether or not the missus is home yet. We could hang out for a second and just catch up. Come on, Chuck. You should be able to guess this. You should be able to. You of all people should be able to guess what I'm trying to get at here. What's the next thing? It was the campaign, then it was the DPC tower. No ideas. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna string you guys along anymore. Usually, with a Ko-fi comes a Discord, right? Or a Patreon comes a Discord, because that would be where you share. No, that would be where we get into a channel, and I can maybe, instead of giving you an educational Patreon tutorial for building, we could just get into VC and talk about it, right? That's where I would share bloopers or behind the scenes stuff. It would be where we hang out, right? Just for the members only. You support the channel, then you get the member Discord. Over time, obviously, if it grows, then that would also include a Minecraft server for members, but only once it makes me enough money to actually run that. That might take a while. So what's the next thing? B, then campaign, the DP. Then it's the slime farm. Okay, I'm gonna do the slime farm. Actually, didn't I just do... I just did the slime farm, so I might as well just... oh, a Discord makes sense. Yes, the Discord makes sense. That's where you would share all of these things that you guys were talking about. Yeah. So I'm working on that in the background. You know, it's the Ko-fi, it's the Discord, it's getting all of these world downloads ready, getting all of the schematics ready. There's gonna be a bunch of work. This is not something you guys should expect to see in the next month or two. This is something that's going to take a little bit more time. I'm trying to get it done as quick as possible, because the faster I get it done, the faster I can actually earn some form of an income from this and keep doing it, and do it for you guys. So, and obviously share all the wonderful things that you guys want from me. So yeah, if you need any help on that, I can help. I might actually ask you for some help on that. I genuinely might. We could probably talk about it either maybe after the stream, or maybe we can talk about it somewhere later in the week. I just need some advice on a few things about like Discord management. It's not something that I am extremely familiar with. You know that I was a lot worse at it when we started Atlantia, but even though I've gotten better at it, there's still a bunch of blind spots that I have. So yeah, I definitely might actually take you up on that. And Octavio is here with advice. I don't know if he's asking for advice or saying he's going to give me advice. And Gato Pilote. Gato Pilote. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. That's another new. Micromanaging is bad. What are you talking about micromanaging? Dude, at the moment I have no one that I could ask for any kind of... I don't know what you're expecting me to pay people to do. Schematics. Rotation. This needs to rotate to there, I think. Chill, everything is possible. We always with you. You have some magical creative thoughts, and the one who is blessed with creativity always reach goals that they want for. Well, for now, I can wait. Cool, thank you. I appreciate the understanding, support. And you are fine too, Gato Pilote. Nice of you to join us. Your first time here in the stream, right? If I'm not mistaken. That's definitely a name I would have remembered. I love myself a little bit of Gato. Okay. So this one can just stand exactly like that. We'll paste it. So Tavo, what were you talking about micromanaging? How would I go about not micromanaging this right now? Because I genuinely don't have getting someone to help me with the Ko-fi is going to be hard. Getting someone to help me with the Discord is less hard. Like if Chuck can genuinely help me out with that, then that would be great. If I can get a hold of Knight, then that might be great. So yeah, it's a little difficult to delegate these things. So whoa, there's a lot of things coming in here. Server coming soon, maybe in the future. Hoping to see you in millions someday. You actually deserve it. Thank you so much, Lolly. Gato says, I'm Tati Oh! Tati dude! On Instagram. Man, guy came in the other day and liked all of my content. Thanks. That was awesome of you. Trying to do content and managing a Discord and trying to do everything, stay with the content as is best for you to do. You are a good Discord manager as well, but you can totally leave Discord for someone you trust. No Chuck. Please no Chuck. No, Chuck's good. Chuck's good. I might get Chuck to help me out with that if he has the time. I know that I'm not supposed to be doing everything, but until I can put together a team, I have to do everything myself. And I can't not have a Discord. Not if I want a Ko-fi. It's just one of those things. You have to have those things. It's a system. It's an ecosystem that can't survive without Ko-fi can't survive without a Discord. But yeah. So over time, hopefully, I'm not overwhelmed. I'm just saying it's gonna take time. That's it. Right? I'm not overwhelmed. I'm trying my best to go as fast as I can, but I'm not overwhelmed or anything like that. Like, I'm doing what I need to do, and I'm doing it at the pace that I can. That's it. More than that, I'm sure no one here is expecting. So I appreciate that. I'm glad that my community is not too demanding. Like, they understand that I'm a human, and a human that has a family and that doesn't have, you know, all the time in the world to be doing this. I'm trying to make more time for it. And once I start making money, then I can definitely find more time for it. But until then, I have to do things that I can actually pay the bills with. So, you know, it's a balancing act. But again, not overwhelmed. Let's see. Next one, slime. Then nether hub. Then it was the lifts. Okay. So the lifts are going to be very difficult to cut. But let's see anyway. Yeah, these lifts are going to be very, very difficult to cut. I would love to see you into coding and make your own mods. I've been thinking about doing some plugin development just to get better at that, but I do really want to learn JavaScript at some point. But that's stuff in the future. Once I start making some money from content, I can invest some of that back into doing some Udemy courses or something and learning JavaScript or learning some plugin development stuff, and then use those skills to advance further. Maybe make a couple of my own mods and make videos based on that. See how it goes. I also want to get into some Blockbench modeling. That's actually something that I'm going to be putting on the Ko-fi, is Blockbench models. So things like Susan is going to be available for like $1 or $2, the model, right? And a few other things, all Derpol story-based things that I make in Blockbench for myself are eventually going to become available on the Ko-fi. So it's just going to be a portal for all the things that are Derpol related, for people to get their hands on it, so they can feel like they're a part of it. Another one, I'm not gonna tell you guys that, because I'm not 100% sure if I can do it, and I don't want to even bring it up, because it might be too exciting for some people to manage, and then I can't do it, and then it's just disappointment city. So we're gonna go lifts. We'll just do lifts 1 and lifts 2, because I don't worry about naming them quickly. We'll go this way and this way. Now, this little hardware store, by the way, is not going to be... this is probably going to be torn down, replaced with one of the, like, a proper Cyberpunk masonry shop or something when I do the tutorials on that. Yeah, that's not going to stay. That's another one that I'm a little bit too disappointed in to be able to share with people. I wouldn't feel right sharing something so mediocre, in my opinion. Not mediocre for everyone, don't get me wrong, right? If that's the sort of build that you build now, and it's the height of your skill set, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I've moved past that. I don't want to be putting out that sort of stuff, right? But for anyone who is still building that way, if it's part of the process of you learning to build better, then that's 100% fine. Nothing wrong with it. I built that. I can't diss anyone for building like that. I built like that at one point. So don't take it the wrong way. mostly the thing that I need help with is like bot setup, right? Because there are bots out there that can make my Discord management situation for me a hell of a lot easier. I just need help with what bots do I need for what. A couple of ideas for what I could do to make Discord more interesting, even though, you know, it being a member Discord, there's going to be things that make it unique already, right? Things like the bloopers and the behind the scenes and the ability to get into a VC with me and me give you some advice on builds and stuff, you know? Whether like channels like that, the Derpol Classroom or something might be a channel that's for the higher tier members rather than the lower. And then it might be that the Discord itself isn't members only, but that certain aspects of it is going to be for the members only. So actually no, I go back on that one, because for the general public there's the random fandom, and I want it to be that way. I wanted to stay the random fandom for the general public, and the members Discord is only going to be for members. Yes, I've been mulling around a bunch of ideas in my head, and sometimes I forget that I've moved past certain ideas. I was like, yeah, this thing, but no, then that thing, and then the next day I'm like, yeah, this thing. Oh no, wait, I already decided on that thing. Don't worry about me. Right, so save, lift 1, save, yes, and then, sorry, okay, I need to just remember what I was actually talking about, and sometimes I talk too much in a, or I should just keep the conversation to something a little less confusing and complicated. I think I overwhelm myself with my own commentary sometimes. And then I get tired and then I go completely quiet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, that's there. Make Enigma mod. I hope he can add bots, maybe. He could 100% set up my entire thing for me, but the guy is extremely busy. He does too much for other people, especially for the randoms. It's okay to talk too much being a streamer. I know, but my throat is starting to hurt. This is more than I normally talk on a stream, to be honest. Enigma 100% could be the best Discord mod that I could ever ask for, but he's busy. He does way too much for all the randoms already. I'm 100% not going to ask him. This is my project. He has his own similar thing that he's working on. There are other projects that he's working on with other people. There are so many things going on in the background of my channel, of Enigma's channel, of some of the other randoms channels, of Random Craft in general. It would spin your head to know how much Enigma does, and I'm not going to ask him to do more. Not gonna happen. Besides, Chuck has been valued supporter of me in general for a long time, and if he wants to help, if he wants to be my Discord mod for the start, and if he wants to stick around after the Discord has launched, he gets free membership. Just that's it, you know. Load. And we're going to... Yeah, Chuck, you are one of the OGs. You were one of my first supporters. You've been very supportive throughout my career thus far. And if you're willing to do the mod work with me, then that 100% does afford you free membership. Why not? I also, even though I joke about it sometimes, I do trust you. You're a Muppet, but you're trustworthy. So, Paste schematic. That. I think that should be fine. Drum it up, make it look nice. Yeah, it's still gonna need the ramp. This is also a good part to actually showcase the road. You're lucky that this is a PG stream, so I'll skip the first part of the message. What? Are you being naughty again? Yeah, thanks, mate. Means a lot, actually. Yeah. Your support means a lot to me, too. Okay, that one is fine. I should probably extend this again. I don't know why I didn't just do like 1,000. Could have just done 1,000 and like just 100. That would have not moved right. 1,000. Pew! Go make sure that all loaded. Oh, that is a long road. That is a long... There we go. Okay. Great. Now that's done. Okay. Yes, I know. Silly side effects. Why not? Oh, special sound effects. That's the word I was looking for. Loaded, unload. Let's go do the other big boy. I can go back into the spectate for this. Because we need to do this one. Ooh. Ooh. Now, this one's going to be really tricky. Do I keep this? I don't think that's entirely necessary. I kind of just want to keep this and this thing. In fact, I could just move that over to there. I could do that after I've pasted everything. Yeah, I'll probably just do it after. Just move the thing into the middle, and then that way it could be a nice, even schematic. Let's see, we need to be... Where's the middle spot here? Oh no, it needs to be way out. We're gonna go... I think it's there? And there? Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. Selection, this is lift 2. Okay. I'm glad that this live stream seemed to work out, because I don't know, I was like, I need to do all of these things, but are people really gonna want to watch me do all of these things? It seems like it's been going good, so that makes me happy. The fact that I can actually get these things done on a live stream means, you know, content for you guys. I get things done that I have a hard time getting around to. It's a win-win for everyone. Okay, let's just make sure that grab this thing. Oh, okay, this thing been grabbed up. 1, 2 more. Okay. Oh. There. And that. Down 1. And go across 1. Yeah. It was a little trickier to cut out, and I'm gonna need to do a little bit of world editing to tidy it up a bit, but I'm also gonna have to take Carlos out of there. Carlos doesn't need to be there. I mean, he can stay. Why not? We'll put him in the middle. Yeah, we'll do that. Put him on the lift, and he can go wee. Save. Save schematic. Oh, unload schematic. Unload selection. Oh. It's gonna be interesting to see all of them lined up like this at the end. It's gonna be even more interesting to see them all finished in the end, but you get the idea. Oh, I never even did the corners of this one properly. Ah, damn it! Okay, well, I'm gonna have to reload this one then. Sorry. I don't want to have to do things twice. You know, that might be boring for you guys, but I need to make sure that these things are lined up properly. I made a mistake. I apologize. Okay, so need to, I think, rotate it 3 times? Yes, it was. This is the best stream. Who wants to learn Cyberpunk builds and to play with builds a bit? Cyberpunk builds are very, very rare in YouTube, so this is cherry on the cake. Yes, Cyberpunk is an extremely underrepresented style in Minecraft in general, not just on YouTube. And that's kind of the reason why I do it. Also, I mean, I love Cyberpunk. I love sciencey, sci-fi, futuristic-y stuff. But I also like the challenge. Because there's not a lot of this kind of content on YouTube or in Minecraft, in the Minecraft community in general, it's not, you can't just look up a whole bunch of tutorials and learn how to build it. Also, the block palette for Cyberpunk is extremely lacking in Minecraft. Most of Minecraft is all stone and wood, which lends itself extremely well to medieval and fantasy. But we don't have a lot of like metals and like shiny stuff. So it's tricky to try and figure out how to make things like this. And that challenge is, I think, what makes me want to play Cyberpunk or build the Cyberpunk style the most in Minecraft. I wouldn't agree that this stream specifically is a place where you would have learned a lot. I do from time to time do streams where I design things and I go through the process of how I design them, and you know, we talk about it and I ask like, should I use this block or that block or whatever, and we kind of work on it together. So maybe in the future, if you see one of those ones pop up, you might actually learn something there, or you can go watch some of the older live streams. So you're kind of seeing all of these builds now. If you see any of the older live streams where I was actually designing some of those, then that might be a good place for you to start if you are looking for a few tips from me. Otherwise, yeah, my tutorials, that's where I kind of discuss all of these things. You'll see a lot of the things that are in those tutorials, right? You'll see on these, there's from the exterior build, there's things like the ventilation and the antennas and the solar panels and all of that sort of stuff. And there's obviously there's the holograms. These are all the things that I use, I cover in tutorials because I know about them. I do them. I trust those elements to be the right ones for getting the effect because I've tested them out. So a lot of the stuff that I cover, that's the whole reason why those tutorials aren't tutorials about a build. Because I can show you the build, you wouldn't understand why I put that build together that way. Why did I do those details? So my first few tutorials have all been, what do I use for detailing street level Cyberpunk? What do I use for detailing the outside of my buildings? What do I do for the interiors? A couple of designs of robots and stuff like that. And I might still do more tutorials like that in the future. But I feel like those are more useful. It's a teach a man to fish, not give him a fish kind of situation, right? But I do want to do tutorials in the future on specific builds. And that's why I'm going to start probably with the villager shops like I was talking about. I like how Cyberpunk structure mix up with poverty and mostly the poor and rich people living together, where a fantasy world ruled by sci-fi. Yeah, usually what you would the main focus of most cyberpunk like citizen hierarchies is that, because cyberpunk is based in a dystopian world where in almost every scenario is highly polluted. So you would have the lowest people. That's why Valhan City was in a hole, and that's why Valhan City was meant to be a very vertical city, was because that's how cyberpunk societies are structured, is that the poorest people live at the bottom in the trash. And then the richer you get, the more you move up out of the pollution, out of the trash, out of the smog, into clear skies. If you look at like the first season of Altered Carbon, it depicted that very well, where above the clouds was the richest people and all the buildings was sparkling white because there was no pollution touching it, because all the pollution was down at the bottom. That's the kind of stuff that is very regular to see in Cyberpunk. And it's one of the concepts that I also absolutely love about Cyberpunk. What I love more about Cyberpunk is the fact that you have buildings on top of buildings. You have such fast development of these societies and these cities that they couldn't keep up. They couldn't plan to have this building and it be a cohesive unit. They built a building and then realized, oh no, we're out of space again. And they just stuck more building on top of it and into it and stick some of them into these holes. It's like they just couldn't keep up with the development. It got out of hand. That is what Cyberpunk is. It's the ability to mix, like I was saying to Chuck earlier, the town hall design that I made is neoclassical with Georgian influence, but made in a futuristic style. And it's like, these styles don't necessarily usually go together. And it's the same with a lot of things. Like, you would have a really sleek looking building, but then you would have like shacks stuck to the side of it. So Cyberpunk can be just about anything. And I think that is also one of the things that makes it hard, is if you're doing fantasy, you kind of know what to expect, right? Is a certain palette, certain roof types. You kind of know what you're working with, right? With Cyberpunk, it's both an advantage that you can just stick buildings together, but also a disadvantage because what buildings am I supposed to use, right? It gets confusing, but that's what's fun about it. It's a conundrum, to be sure. See, this one's kind of circular, so it doesn't really matter. There were a lot of mobs under here. I made an unintentional little mob farm there. But then again, all of this was on a mushroom island before. There was no problem. Now there's a problem. Okay. So that one, we leave like that. Quickly do the corners. Yeah, I just went off on a proper tangent there. You might actually get your Cyberpunk lessons in. That's what I want to do. I want to learn more about it. I also want people to come into the stream that actually know about Cyberpunk and teach me things, because I don't know everything. I don't. That's true. Thanks a lot for explaining these. As much as I watch your stream more, I learn so much stuff every second. I mean, I'm glad. I feel like I'm just saying things that people know, but I tend to forget that these are things that I know. Maybe not necessarily that you know. There might be something you know that I don't know. So sometimes that was one of the main things that held me back on tutorials at the start, was like, what do I teach? I try and I think of something and I'm like, no, people know that. It's like, no, I know that. Other people might not. so I should just put it out there. Someone's not going to know it. So there might be things that you know that I don't know, right? So we need to just talk about these things and find things that we don't know, right? Which is also why I'm trying to find a little bit more free time to play Cyberpunk 2077 in my free time. Because that is an amazing world. If you want inspiration, a lot of my inspiration for the stuff that I did for my tutorials and for some of this came from Cyberpunk 2077 and the world that they created. You can say what you want about the game and day one release and they messed it all up and blah blah blah. That's irrelevant. The world, it was laid up for them, right? It was a pre-existing Cyberpunk world. But that world is amazing. The amount of things that you can learn from that. That's why I also want to get a game called The Ascent, which also has a lot of opportunity to inspire for Cyberpunk building. It's also why that one. This one is 2001: A Space Odyssey by Arthur C. Clarke. That's probably one of the best space exploration books ever written. So I bought that. I bought this whole stack for Christmas for myself, basically, right? Neuromancer, William Gibson, the original masterpiece, Cyberpunk masterpiece that inspired pretty much everything that came after it. And then Count Zero from the same series, Mona Lisa Overdrive, same series, and then Burning Chrome, which is a collection of short stories based in the same world as the original trilogy. Then also Snow Crash and Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, which is basically the book that Blade Runner was based off of. And I bought all of these books because I want to read more, but I also want to make sure that when I'm doing something for my own personal growth, like reading, that I'm still working towards my content. So I decided to just buy myself a whole bunch of Cyberpunk literature so that I can read about Cyberpunk, so I can get even better at Cyberpunk, so I can teach you guys more about Cyberpunk. That's just it. So what was the next thing after that? Was the wood farm. Okay. Let's see. How do I cut this one? Do I need those pillars? I don't need those pillars. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. So we need the pillars in there. We have the shutters. We have that glass. Okay, so this is the corner that we need to be on. Reading sci-fi helps a lot too. Yeah, it does. It activates your own brain, right? The things only get explained to you. It doesn't get shown to you. And then that's where you can come up with some more original stuff. Like, I can see things in Cyberpunk 2077 and be like, yeah, cool, recreate that. Or even if I don't want to recreate it, I end up subconsciously using elements that I have seen. But when you're reading a book, then, your brain just comes up with the imagery on its own. And it might be a little bit more unique than usual. So, area selection. Sorry. I'm off on a wild tangent this time. Okay, wood ink. And go area selection. This one's also a pretty important build that has this food stall attached to it, which is probably one of the best elements of Valhan City. And I would like to get, actually, you know what? Yeah, I want to get 3 in as well. that is important. Okay, we got everything in here, we got everything in there. And then we get the antenna at the top. That. Okay, we could put the paintings back, that's not a problem. They're in the wrong place anyway. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we'll save that. Another new Valhan project. Ink. Go paste this bad boy in. Alright, well, I think after the... Okay, we've got wood. We got the sugarcane next. And then the warped. And the hangar. Oh no, the hangar. Okay, and then that's pretty much the end of Valhan. So, wood and the sugarcane and the warped. Okay, let's see how much we get done in the next 10 minutes, right? Because I would actually like to go and have that chat with Chuck if I have a second to do so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Have you done your plotting already before arranging the buildings? Oh, no. Are you talking about these buildings here at the front? Because these ones I'm just laying out so that I can finish them and actually make proper schematics to put on my Ko-fi page for you guys to download. These ones, I kinda... No. I didn't plot them. Which is part of why Valhan became more effort than it was worth. Because I didn't plan it out. Because I had actually originally started this project before I even started YouTube. So, no, I didn't plot it out. And I was trying to make things fit where there was already farms. Which is why... Okay, let me just give you guys give you an example, right? If you look at this warped farm, you see this protrusion here, right? Where the building kind of goes out like this. This wasn't intentional in any kind of way. This was because there was a farm there that I needed to build around. And that's part of the reason why Valhan became so laborious in the end, was I was constantly building around farms and trying to squeeze things in, which on the one hand made it kind of feel claustrophobic in the way that you want a cyberpunk city to be. But on the other hand, from a content standpoint, it was getting a little bit too difficult for me to keep a schedule. It was a lot of work trying to get these things to work together. And also for things like this, the gas station and the V-Smart and a lot of the other things, I had to dig out a lot more of the hole that I was living in. Because I basically made a perimeter inside Mushroom Island to build the city, because I wanted as much vertical space as I could. But now with 1.18, I won't have to worry about that again, because there's more than enough space to build a big city. What is the oldest language in the world? I want to say BS. Yeah, probably. I think so. It's a language as old as humans, as mankind. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Sudakaran. That is an interesting... what's the code at the back of that name? Don't know. Anyway, wood farm. Paste this. Where were we? Tamil is the oldest language in the world. Okay. Fair enough. The oldest language that's unchanged. The oldest unchanged language. Because technically there are older languages, but they're dead. Other languages have changed so much that they're unrecognizable from their original form. But yeah, I can believe that Tamil is the oldest. He's from India, and me too. Oh, okay. Good to know. India is a lovely country. I have been once before, and I would love to go back again. Indian food is probably... I know there isn't such a thing as just Indian food, but I genuinely, I have not come across a single cuisine from the Indian subcontinent that I do not enjoy. So that's what I was trying to say. Load schematic. And what side are we going to consider to be the front of this? Probably rotate it just a little bit. Like that. Perfect. Just like that. Wait. Did you just recognize the name Lolly, or was it because he mentioned Tamil, or is it because you guys know each other? What's up? I said welcome to the stream. Yeah, I did. Yeah, welcome. Sorry, it's a bit into the stream at this point, and I'm a little bit hoarse actually from all the talking. Lolly has kept me very talkative this entire stream. I actually thank you for that, because I tend to go a little bit quiet towards the end of my streams, just because I run out of things to say, and I forgot to get the freaking road level in on this thing. I mean, is it 100% necessary? I don't think it's 100% necessary. You know what? I'm just gonna let it be. I don't think it's 100% necessary. Hey guys, y'all having a nice party in here? All right, cool. Tight. No, I don't know him. I recognize him as he said Tamil. Lol. Yeah, I am always there to. I'm assuming you wanted to say cheer you up. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks. That's kind of you. All right. I think that's okay. I should probably just plug this hole before we have an accident there like that, because I was an idiot. That doesn't really matter. What am I doing here? Oh no, that is correct. This one, like that. Okay, cool. All right. There's only like a minute or so left. I tend to try and keep my streams to 2 hours, just because longer than that, unless there's something specific, unless it's like a really engaged stream, or if it's like a charity thing, like we did the 11-hour Thankmas charity live stream. You seem too exhausted too, and I'm an lone viewer right now, so stay motivated. Do you Twitch stream too? No, I don't Twitch stream. I stream exclusively on YouTube. I don't have faith in Twitch at all. I think that pretty much the only people that still make a success from Twitch are the people that have been there for a while at this point. I feel it's much better keep my community in one place, have my YouTube videos, my tutorials, my streams, my everything be a YouTube thing. But yeah, you're right. This is probably a good time to cut the stream. I'm gonna go see if I can get a hold of Chuck for a bit. Maybe we can talk about that Discord stuff. And yeah, look forward to seeing some more about what's going to be happening with Ko-fi, what's going to be happening with all of these schematics once I've got them all cleaned up. And then, you know, the members Discord and all of that sort of stuff when it's all good and ready for you guys. Until then, there's the Random Fandom Discord. Please, guys, just come there and enjoy your time there, because it's not just me. There are other randoms there, and they are fantastic people, fantastic creators, some of them, most of them, all of them. Some of them are a little bit less active at the moment, so that's it. But apart from that, they're all wonderful people, and very, very talented. So come and hang out on the Random Fandom Discord, and thank you for coming out. Leave a like. Live streams don't get enough likes, right? And subscribe if you happen to be watching this at some point in the future where you're not subscribed, but I'm pretty sure everyone that's here is subscribed. Anyway, have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.